Okay, I'm going to do a collective reading. This is just going to be... Actually, I think this is going to be a no contact reading because that was just kind of energy I was getting from it anyways before even going in. So let's just find out. This is like... and this no contact thing can also be somebody that... It doesn't have to be a relationship. This could be, you know, like a family member, a best friend, something like that. Doesn't have to be a relationship, but... Anyways, it's not going to resonate for everybody. Obviously, this is collective reading, and I'll say what signs I see, but yeah, it's not for everybody. Hit the like button, share, subscribe, comment. Anyways, let's get started. I'm going to get some oracle on the situation. Okay, what does the collective need to know about somebody they're in no contact with? What does the collective need to know about somebody they're in no contact with? Fuego. Chemistry, intense passion. Things are heating up. Yeah. Penny pinching, financial struggle, saving up, budgeting. Key player, important person playing the essential role, and irreplaceable, and SOS, distress, acting with urgency, assistance needed. Okay, so this is looking a lot like somebody. Okay, and this penny pinching card is giving me. It always gives me like Four of Pentacle vibes. It says it's about money, and money is pentacles. So it gives me Four of Pentacle vibes, like somebody's holding back, holding on to something. This could be somebody still holding on to your energy. This could be somebody holding back. Communication. This could be somebody literally budgeting for something. I feel like this person still feels an intense bond with you with this Fuego card and this key player. I feel like you live rent-free in this person's head. Okay. They're in some sort of emotional distress about the situation. They may be getting advice about this from friends, family, somebody. This is more of a little bit of like a channeled message, but there's somebody here has talked about you to people they work with. Kind of to get a neutral on the situation. I think maybe the people around them are familiar with the situation. I don't know if this has been like an on and off again thing or something like that. It doesn't have to be, but I feel like they tried to get advice from people who don't know the situation very well, almost because this person might tell them to reach out to you or something like that. Anyways, let's get tarot on the situation. What does the collective need to know about somebody they're in no contact with? What does the collective need to know about somebody they're in no contact with? What's their energy? What's their energy? Hierophant in the reverse could be a Taurus. Two of Wands could be a fire sign. Five of Cups in the reverse could be a water sign. And the Page of Swords. So this person is somehow, some way, they're either keeping an eye on you. I don't know, looking at your social media. For some of you, this person is like, could be just doing a lot of, there's two energies I'm getting with this. This is the holding back energy, the trying to assess a situation energy. But I feel like they're also keeping tabs on you in some way, shape, or form. With this two of Wands, he's holding the world in his hand, and that's just giving me like internet vibes. They may be Again, looking at your social media or something like that. I feel like this person also, the Two of Wands, Five of Cups in the reverse energy is giving me this person is maybe has saved text messages or something like that between you, or pictures or something like that. This person is going back and they're looking at this. Okay. With the Hierophant in the reverse, they feel like they lost some sort of spiritual connection. Again, I have that key player card out here. So they know that there's some sort of intense bond here in the situation. Again, you are living rent-free in this person's head. Okay. I feel like with the Seven of Wands here, there was some, I don't know, some block or something. You could literally have this person blocked, but for some of you, this is like, there was some obstacle this person could not overcome or something like that. Full card in the reverse, Aries energy. It's like this, so the Full card can symbolize a leap of faith, and there could be some sort of leap of faith this person did not take. The Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, this person was dragging their feet about something. I don't know what this was, but it's like this is very stagnant energy, and there was something that this person was not doing. Something that needed to be done in order for the relationship to go forward. And I feel like this World card here is telling me that, doesn't mean that this person is not going to come back around, but it's like the cycle between you and this person that this situation is over. It has come to a close, though. Yeah, it has come to a close. Whatever this person was doing, and again, this could mean that this person is not gonna come back around, that they're closing out this cycle themselves. It could be, but it also could symbolize distance too, or some kind of difference in cultures or something like that. That could have been an issue in the situation. She's got two wands in her hands, and she's got two wands in her hands, and it's like she had some sort of decision to make between one thing and another thing. And also, I'm seeing these people, or they're not people, they're animals, and one of them's a person, but around. And it's like this person, again, I feel like in some way there was maybe people around this person, somebody around this person maybe was giving this person bad advice or something like that. I feel, yeah. Give me some more on this situation. Give me some more on this situation for the collective. Six of Wands in the reverse. This person feels like a complete loser. I'm not saying that this person is a loser. They could be a loser. I don't know what their personality is, but this person feels like a fucking loser. They may not express that totally out loud to anybody, but that's what they feel on the inside. They feel like a fucking loser for some reason. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Yeah. You could literally have this person blocked, or this is just like some sort of communication that's not coming in from this person. Though they want to. They want to. I have this Three of Cups here. That can be about reconciliation, and I feel like there is a want to here. Reconciliation is on this person's mind. Repeating the same cycle over again, no. And I think that's what this person, the problem this person is having right now. They could have put you in a third-party situation. For some of you, that's the obstacle. They couldn't decide between you and another person, and maybe they chose the other person. But I feel like in some way, this person is still... They're in a place in their head where they still consider it. They're still considering it. Again, I'm not saying that this person actually is going to take action to come back around. I'm not really seeing action here yet. But that it's still in their head. It's still in their head to do. Okay? So tell me about this Hierophant card in the reverse. What is this Hierophant card in the reverse? What's this Hierophant card in the reverse? This could have been a marriage, maybe. I don't know. This person could have been married. You could have been married. Flip it and reverse it. If I'm saying that one person's energy is this and you feel like it's not, and it's like the reverse, then just flip it. Anyways, Five of Pentacles, clarifying the Hierophant card. Yeah, somebody is feeling the disconnect here. They're feeling like out in the cold. Like they feel like maybe all hope is lost in the situation. I'm getting that. Again, I said this person feels like a fucking loser, and you know what would get somebody to the point where they feel like that is or thinking that it's over. And I think this person thinks, yeah, Ten of Swords. I think this person thinks it's over. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Like, whatever happened in this situation, this is looking like some sort of betrayal. And whatever happened in this situation, they feel like it's bad enough that there's no coming back from it at all. Okay. So, tell me about this Six of Wands in the reverse. What is this Six of Wands in the reverse? What is this Six of Wands in the reverse? Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, there was a sense of this person being stuck in like limbo. More like stagnant, undecided energy is what this person is. They're in it still. They were in it then, and they're still in it now. They're still in it. Even though they don't think that there's any chance or any hope for this situation, because they do think that, it's still in the back of their mind. Still in the back of their mind. Nine of Swords in the reverse. I feel like this person tries all they can to try to block this out, but I feel like something about the nighttime or the early morning for this person, it's like the time when they're alone, when there's nothing else going on, when there's no noise around them, they're not at work, they don't have anybody else around them. That's the time when they really, really, really start ruminating on this. Okay. So let's get some other I'll get my other deck for some more clarification. So what is this person what is this person's actions? What is this person going to take any action? Is this person going to take any action towards the collective? Jumped out. I have the Hanged Man, Pisces energy, and the Two of Cups. I have the Sun card, and I have the King of Wands. So I have Leo, Aries, water energy, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces out here. Yeah, it's looking a little bit like this person might take action. You know, with this Hanged Man, what this is giving me is I feel like this person gets to a point where I'm seeing like this is making me feel like they get to a point where this person wants to take action. Whatever action that is, I don't know if it's communication or whatever. I have the Eight of Cups here as well. Whatever situation this person's in, I don't know. I feel like they go back and forth about walking away. They go back and forth about walking away. But it's like they feel the intense connection with you with this Two of Cups. They do. And like you are a light that has left this person's life for sure with this Sun card. Okay. But with the King of Wands is like, that's the part that the King of Wands takes action, and that is there. The want to do that is there. Okay, it's there. But this Hanged Man just giving me an energy of like, but like they want to do it, they want to reach out, whatever it is that this person wants to do, it's there, but then it's like they feel like, again, his hands are tied behind his back, and so that's what this person feels like. They feel like they're hung up, hands tied behind their back. I have the King of Swords out here too, and I feel like this is the collective's energy, okay? And I think they also think you might be in this energy. I think they might think you might be in the energy of like, the King of Swords is quite likely to tell somebody to fuck off. And I don't know, you may be in that energy, I don't know. But I also have this Page of Swords here too, and I also feel like that's your energy. So I don't know if you're keeping tabs on this person. The way that the King of Swords and the Page of Swords, both of their swords are kind of pointed at each other. I feel like you go back and forth about the situation as well. I think you have a curious mind about this person. I think this person is on your mind. I think that you may look at their pictures or their social media or something like that. So I want to say you may stop looking at their social media, because you're going to, I think, confuse yourself if you keep looking at this person's social media, because, oftentimes what people post online is not what's really going on in their lives. It's not what's really in their head. That's not really the situation. So I think you might like mess around and, give yourself a bad day doing that. I personally wouldn't be doing that. But anyways, the way they have their swords pointed at each other, it's like you go back and forth like, fuck this person, or whatever you feel about the situation. You're the King of Swords. You're guarded. You've been hurt. You're not trying to mess around with this anymore. But I also kind of feel like the Page of Swords energy is kind of biting back. Like, I want to know what this person's doing. Okay. So give me some more of your energy here. Give me some more of the collective's energy. Give me some more of the collective's energy. Seven of Cups in the reverse. Seven of Swords. I mean, nine of Swords, sorry. Six of Cups. Yeah, I really feel like you are in Five of Cups. You are you're hung up about this situation. You're sad by the situation. I feel like there's something that's confusing about the situation, and I feel like at times you guys may be mirroring each other, because I feel like you also have the Nine of Swords out here as well. So I feel like same kind of thing when you're alone, when there's nothing else going on, when there's no noise around, when you're not at work, and you just have yourself. I feel like it is there in your subconscious. I feel like you are thinking about this a lot, ruminating on it, even, I would call it, about the past with the Six of Cups. And I feel like it does have you, you're upset about this. Okay, they have the Five of Cups in the reverse too. So King of Cups here, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. I feel like you do have deep feelings for this person. You thought this person was going to be, Ten of Cups. Happy ending, I think that's what you thought. Yeah. Four of Wands. There is an intense soul connection in the situation. There is. That doesn't necessarily mean you need to go back towards this person, or you need to let this person back in your life again. I don't know what was the cause of this situation. This kind of a little bit looks like third party. Doesn't have to be third party. It could be anything that they chose over you. A job, another living situation, whatever it was, there was they didn't choose you, okay? So, and there's some sort of blocked energy here. So this is definitely a no contact. Five of Swords. I feel like you feel played with. You feel played. You feel like this person played you. I have the High Priestess card here, Cancerian energy. Yeah, I feel like you no matter how much you miss this person and you think about this person, and you're sad about the situation, I feel like you also have some sense of like, this person was manipulating you. And I feel like this person was manipulating you. Yeah, Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Yeah. The Magician. I feel like this person was emotionally manipulating you. And I feel like this person is... I feel like they made false promises. Every time I see the fish that's in his cup, the cups are about love, about emotions. And I feel like this person offered you what you thought was, true love. And maybe it was, but whatever, but it ended up being, bullshit. Whatever this person said to you to like get you in, get you on the hook or whatever, it was bullshit though. I don't know that this person intended it to be bullshit, but that's what it ended up being, is bullshit. Three of Swords, yeah. There was... I feel like you were in some extreme agony over the situation, whatever it was. More Three of Cups energy, but in the reverse, yeah, I feel like this was... Three of Swords, Three of Cups, this definitely could have been a third-party situation. Definitely could have been. You have the Ten of Swords in the reverse energy here, so I feel like you are trying to recover from this situation. I think you're finding it difficult to recover from this situation, but I feel like you're trying to. Queen of Swords. You have the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords out here, so I feel like you... no matter what you feel on the inside, I feel like on the outside you do have your defenses up with this person. I don't see you reaching out to this person. I don't think any of you are reaching out to this person. I don't see that at all. Yeah. Knight of Swords. I feel like if you were to reach out to this person, there would be some sort of like a verbal altercation maybe with this person. So what's going to be the outcome in the situation for the collective? What's going to be the outcome in the situation for the collective? What's going to be the outcome in the situation? Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, Justice card, Libra energy, the Temperance card, Sagittarius energy, and the Hermit card, Virgo energy. I feel like both of you are fighting with yourselves about this. With this Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands, both of you are fighting with yourselves about this. About reaching out. I don't think you're going to reach out. I don't particularly, see this person reaching out. They did have the King of Wands. Like, they want to take action, but I think, again, they're probably afraid of some sort of verbal altercation or something like that. I think they think that this is totally, like, done. Okay? I feel like the outcome in the situation is, for one, if this person does reach out to you, it is going to be, they're going to, Justice card, Temperance card here, they're going to try to like apologize or make peace in the situation, or they may come forward to take accountability for what they did or explain themselves or something like that. But I really don't know if it's going to go past that though with this person. And that's why I'm kind of like, I don't know what, I'll pull the advice here in a second, but I feel a little bit like maybe that may not be the best decision for you to speak with this person, because I feel like it may get your hopes up about what their intentions are. And I think if they do reach out, their intentions are just going to be maybe that maybe just to apologize. Okay. I do feel like this person is getting karmic justice in the situation though. I feel like you're kind of on a healing journey yourself with this Hermit card and the Temperance card. I feel like you're kind of trying to make peace with the situation anyways. I think it still plagues you a lot, but you're trying to make peace with the situation. And with the Hermit card, I feel like you've gone within and done a lot of soul searching in the situation. Some of you have kind of isolated yourselves from family and friends. For those of you that have isolated yourselves and that's your go-to for when you're hurt or upset, you need to stop doing that. I know it feels good. I know it feels familiar, but like if this situation is like affecting you to the point where it's like affecting your mental health or something like that. Again, you have the 9 of Swords out here, which can be about mental health. This affecting your mental health, you need to talk to somebody. Okay, I'm not a doctor. I don't know what the solution is, but I know you need to talk to somebody if it's you know. Okay. So I want to know about this karmic justice though. What is this justice card out here? Because I do feel like this person is getting their karmic justice though. They are. Whatever they did, it didn't pan out or something like that, but we'll see. What's this justice card? What is this justice card for the collective? 7 of Pentacles. Knight of Wands. Yep. Yep. 3 of Pentacles. I feel like this person, 7 of Swords. I feel like this person, maybe if they chose somebody else over you, the person they chose over you is the Knight of Wands. Inconsistent player energy. 3 of Pentacles, and 7 of Pentacles, they could have met, if they chose somebody else, for some of you, this person met somebody in the workplace that they chose, and this person ended up being a complete piece of trash. 7 of Swords. Your person was deceived. Whatever situation they chose over you is like giving me third party vibes. I feel like they may have even been put in a third party themselves at the end of the day, been cheated on by whoever this is. Something happened. Something went wrong with the 7 of Swords out here. The person they were dealing with was like sneaky or something like that. I don't know, but they're getting their karma. Definitely getting their karma in this situation. That's happening. And yeah, frenemy card. Fake friends, two-face, hidden intentions. Yeah, this person they were dealing with had hidden intentions. Lipstick evidence, infidelity, caught cheating, betrayal. This person was betrayed by the person they chose over you. They were betrayed by the person they chose over you. And this is not everybody's story again, but for those of you who this does resonate with, the person they chose over you, if they chose another person over you, that person did them dirty. They either did them dirty now or in the past, or they're going to do them dirty. Yeah. So, there's that. So what is what's the advice for the collective? What's the advice for the collective? By the way, if this is not they chose another person, if this isn't they chose another person, they chose another situation or a job or something like that, it's not going well. It's not going well. I feel like this frenemy card also is giving me like friends giving bad advice as well. That's there too. Friends giving bad advice, getting involved in the situation somehow, telling them like, yeah. So that's there too. This is either they are getting their karmic justice because they messed with somebody else and they got what they deserved with this person, or for some of you, again, they had like people around them that were just giving them bad advice. Anyways, okay, so what is the advice for the collective? What is the advice for the collective? 6 of Swords. Move on. Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, nurture yourself. You know, worry about, I don't know, some of you might be business owners or something like that, or you could be just, right now you're focused on work. You may be trying to like climb the ladder somewhere or something like that. Focus on that. Focus on that. You're going to find a win in the situation, okay? Knight of Pentacles. You know, he's very careful with what he does. He's careful with his investments. He does not take risks. And I feel like to allow this person back around you is a little bit of a risk. I have the Four of Cups in the reverse here, and stagnant energy. That's you know, not knowing what they want, having other options, looking at other options, seeking other options. I feel like, you know, that's a risk to allow this person. Yeah, nine of wands. I feel like there's a message here to, you know, kind of stop and think about what this person put you through. Okay, if they do reach out. I don't really particularly see this person reaching out, though. I've got to say, that's what I'm getting from this. Chariot card, Cancerian energy. You got success coming to you. You have success coming to you. Yeah, nine of cups. Wish fulfillment. Success, wish fulfillment. You know, something that you can be proud of that's coming to you. Emperor card, Aries energy. Stand on business. Yeah, I think I'm going to end it there. Stand on business. Well, I'm not going to end it there. Star card, I'll take that too. Aquarius energy. Go, you know, heal yourself from this situation. Do what you got to do to heal yourself, you know. Again, if you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. Don't keep this all inside, because I don't, again, know what this was, but the Ten of Swords is out here, and that's a betrayal. You know, that's like rock bottom energy. This person could have put you at rock bottom, you know. But you have success coming. You do have success coming. You have the Chariot, the Star, the Emperor here. You have a major success coming to you. You don't, I mean, this person, you don't need them. So Spirit is telling me that some of you, this is just came to me as a side note, seeing this Emperor and the Star card, some of you, this is a daddy issue, okay? This isn't for everybody, but some of you, this is a daddy issue, okay? Go look that up, go read about it. You'll figure out what I'm talking about. This is a daddy issue. This is, you know, chasing after somebody who at the end of the day, maybe this is a familiar kind of love for you. Somebody that is running from you. Maybe if you had a parent who, you know, wasn't around or something like that, or they were abusive to you or in some way or something like that. This is like, you know, this is familiar to you. This person rejecting you and treating you like this, or whatever they did, choosing a third party, whatever happened in the situation, whatever this is, this looks like some sort of like abandonment wound or something like that. That definitely is something that probably needs some attention, because that's what this looks like to me. Anyways, so that's what I got for the collective no contact reading. Please hit the like button, share, subscribe. I have an all signs coming up this weekend at some point. I am actually going to do it. It's going to be called Who's in Your Energy. So there's that. Thanks for watching.